show where we get to talk to a few of our outstanding students and have a little chat with them about their experience at Champlain and what's next for them. And this guy right here is Carson Griffin. Hi, Carson.
Hi.
You're actually, let me just say, I think a little more about you than you know about me. I know that you're the roommate of one of my students, James Soneray.
Yes, he's one of my great friends. I met him freshman year.
Yeah, and James made a video about you that was really good last year about the game, GTL, the game testing laboratory. And you were deeply involved in that.
Yes, there.
So let me just start there. One of the things that I took out of that video, which was reflective of your experience at Champlain, was that game testing. In other words, figuring out whether a video game is ready and whether it's good, really kind of checking out before it goes further, is something that you claim that Champlain is better at doing earlier in the process than other schools. Is that a fair summation?
I think it's fair. Actually, very early
Go
on.
a little higher with your mic, yeah.
Actually, I think it's fair. Very early on in development, when people are making games, they need because it's the first time, they need to know what works and what doesn't. So getting that immediate player feedback from their peers allows them to go back and iterate on their projects much sooner than any game development college typically does. Yes, they do offer QA, but not as rapid and as efficient as we do.
So I was at the senior game show, which is this great presentation of, in this case, 8 major games that were produced by the senior class. You were involved in a couple of them. What were the games that you helped produce in your senior year?
Yeah, so I worked in a game called Triage, which is a narrative experience between you as a doctor and your 3 patients. You're trying to save as many as you can, but you can't save them all.
Is the background of the story that there's a crisis happening and the doctor has to make decisions?
Yes, and one of the reasons why my team is very proud about this game is that nothing like this has come through the game studio ever before. It's very rare that a capstone game makes it through that's solely narrative-based, and so we're happy to have something unique to show off on our portfolio that comes up in Game Studio.
That, by the way, was one of my big takeaways from watching the games this year, that I thought they were really diverse, not as much of the sort of battle-oriented
That's
things.
actually something we talked about a lot within our year, a lot of peers, is that it felt like the games were all different.
Yeah.
Like solely in of itself, they're different. Everyone had different jokes, different memes to share about them. And that's honestly what made them feel more individual, more unique. And it just made it more, I felt community was much more present.
So a couple more things. One is just a little bit about the summation of your time here and then where you're going. I take it from all you've said, what I know about you, is that this place was a really good fit for you.
Oh my gosh, truly. I actually came here with not many friends from high school coming out that I'm in close contact with. And within the first day of me coming here, I was invited to a rugby team practice. And then within a week, I went to the first practice and I was told, all right, you have to get over your cleats. You're now solely involved. And after that, and after that, I met a fantastic group of friends. And from there, I just started to socialize more.
So last thing for you, what's next? You're graduating. I know you're from Malone, New York, upstate New York, near the Canadian border. Where are you going?
So I'm actually staying here over the summer, well, actually for the next year, graduating with 2 other friends, and I'm actually onboarded onto another video game project with the indie game studio Maple Barrel.
So that is going to be all done in Vermont, or?
Done in Vermont, yes.
And then do you have an idea what happens after that, or not so sure?
Not so sure, but I'm currently happy with my immediate plan and doing myself making games.
Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you.
It's been a pleasure getting in with you.
Yes, great. And I'll take one of your hands. Thanks. Congratulations. Carson Griffin, everyone. We'll be back in a moment with another graduate.
Thank you.
You too. Thanks.